Sometimes corporations decide to make the most sexy mascots for their food brands. Oh, and I'm gonna rate them by these tiers. We have very down below we have the boner killers. Right up above that we got chubbed up, like a half mast sort of thing. Then we have fully erect for ones that are just get you going, and then creaming instantly. Just you just explode when you see them. So we have first the Burger King guy. I'm guessing his name is Burger King or King Burger. I'm not sure. You know what? I'll put him. I think he gets me a little chubbed up. Just a tiny bit. I think it's probably the mustache. I don't know. Maybe it's the crown. Maybe I like some royalty. But he's not fully there in the category of damn, I really want this man. But he's getting me feeling a type of way. He's getting me feeling some things. The next we got the Pillsbury Doughboy, which I'm gonna say creaming instantly. I can just imagine how good that little fucker smells, and just how soft he is, and how you can just easily rub up against that fucker. So I'm gonna put him up on creaming instantly. Next we have the Green Giant. I'm gonna kind of put him. I don't know. I guess I'll put him in Boner Killer. He's not doing it for me. He's not getting me going in any fashion. He kind of just looks like a little Peter Pan. He's just like a green Peter Pan. I'm not really with it. Then we have like the peanut guy. From the peanut shit. I don't know. I know they have names. They all have names, and I can't fully remember what his name is, but I'm gonna just call him he's probably Mr. Peanut or something. But he also gets me kind of chubbed up. Again, maybe it's the monocle, maybe it's the top hat. He's kind of snazzy. He's a snazzy dresser. He wouldn't get me fully there, but I definitely double take as he passes by. Then we have Captain Crunch. I'm gonna say Captain Crunch gets me fully erect. His cereal is fantastic. It's one of my favorite cereals, and also, pirates get down and dirty. I believe he might have scurvy, and I can probably fix that with some vitamin C, as in cunt. Next, we have Chester Cheetah. And I'm gonna put that fucker into creaming instantly. Have y'all heard Chester Cheetah's voice? He sounds very sultry, and he has the glasses, and he just looks like he'd look at you a certain type of way and just gets you popping off instantly. Next we have the Pringles guy. Again, don't know his name. And I don't care because he's Boner Killer. There's like, the stash worked with the Burger King guy, but I just don't think with the Pringles man, it really works that well for him. I don't get that sort of je ne sais quoi. Next we have Snap, Crackle, and Pop. All three of them. I don't know. They're not doing it for me, but I don't know if they're 100% a boner killer. Maybe they just chub me up a little bit, there's variety, there's options. So maybe if I'm not feeling it with if I'm not feeling it with Snap, I could go with Crackle, and if Crackle's not getting me there, Pop could finish me off. There can be a rotation going. So I don't think they've necessarily killed the boner, but they're certainly not up to the caliber of the Pillsbury Doughboy. That's 100% sure. Next we have Tony the Tiger, who is by far probably the most fuckable. I put him into creaming instantly. Look at those big, meaty arms. He's very encouraging. He says that you're great. He has the little red bandana. Tie you up with that. Kinky. Alright? Next we have the Trix Rabbit. And I'm gonna put him under Boner Killer. I fucking hate that rabbit. That stupid bitch. He's annoying as shit. He's obsessed with his sugary ass, stupid ass cereal. Tricks are truly for kids, and he needs to give up on that shit. He needs to stop wanting tricks. It's a trash cereal. He's a trash rabbit. Next we have Lucky the Leprechaun from Mr. Lucky Charms. And you know what? He gets me kind of, I gotta say, I don't know. You know, maybe it's the accent. Maybe it's the fact that there's, you know, marshmallows in every bite. Or it could just be the fact that he's precisely at genital licking height. Next we have the Nesquik bunny, and I'm gonna put him right next to the fucking Trix rabbit. I don't know. I think I might have a thing against rabbits, I'm not sure, but fuck that guy. First off, his company sucks. Second, he looks too jolly. I don't know. I don't like this bitch. He just doesn't give it to me, you know? You know what it might be? It might be because the rabbits probably go too fast, you know? Next we have, Buzz the Bee. And you know what? He could get it. He could get it. He's small. But, you know, we have seen human on bee love before. And we know that the bees can really be charismatic, can charm you. They can play jazz. Next we have Wendy, and you know what? Wendy has me creaming instantly. First off, pigtails. Grab them, one on each hand. Really give it to her, you know? Very easy. They're like handles specifically made to ram into this fucking food giant here. Next, we got the Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and oh hell yeah, I'm creaming instantly. I mean, you know what they say about the crazy ones, you know, the fucker is rabid, and this picture in particular, I mean, look how sultry this fucking bird is, looking at you with bedroom eyes, going cuckoo for my Cocoa Puffs, if you know what I mean. Next, we have the toucan from the Fruit Loops. And you know what? I'll give it to that toucan. I'll give it to it. You know, got two perfectly good wing hands that he can use, you know? Got that very long beak. See what that beak do? Next we have the Kool-Aid Man, and you know, he chops me up a little bit, you know? I can imagine him saying, "Oh yeah," in bed, you know? It'd get old pretty fast. He'd probably stain the sheets, so he wouldn't be the most sterile. But, you know, he has a rotundness to him that's very cuddly, very cozy, very intimate. Next we have Ronald McDonald, and he's 100% going in the Boner Killer. There's nothing about this clown that's attractive in the slightest. He has the craziest shit-eating grin I've ever seen. And honestly, controversial, I don't like the red and the yellow. I don't like it. I think it's very off-putting as a pair. I don't think it's very calming. I think he'd be weird in bed. I think he'd probably decide to put a Big Mac on you and call it a day. I don't know. He'd probably do some wacky shit like that. Now give me someone like the Hamburglar or Grimace. Now that's a different story. They should have been the main characters. I mean Grimace. Look how fucking fuckable that little round turd is. Next we have Colonel Sanders, and I'm specifically using the Colonel Sanders from the dating sim because hell yeah, creaming instantly. Endless supply of fried chicken. Beautiful arms. Got that white hair, that white stash. Attractive little bitch. Then we got the hamburger. From Hamburger Helper. Lefty, that's what his name is. Lefty, the Hamburger Helper. And you know what? I'm gonna say that he fully erects me. He gets me going. Again, those are some big fingers. Big fingers that can do a lot of big things to a small girl like me. So yeah, this is the final tier list, and it's non-negotiable. Subscribe.